Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am OGL Schmitt. This is KuztumOGT. We understand that music is your best support group, so we are here to set up the appointment. We've done quite a few Uriah Heep reactions on the channel. Uh, Honestly, they're one of the most pleasant surprises that we've had. I don't know why. I had heard other bands covering Uriah Heep, bands that I like Blind Guardian or Angel Dust, but I never heard the legitimate article. So once I heard Uriah Heep themselves, it's like, wow, these guys are really, really good. It's been a while. We recently got a really nice comment on one of our Uriah Heep's reactions. I believe it was Tears in My Eyes. And that made me think, shoot, I've been wanting to do the Magician's Birthday for a while because it's 10 minutes long. I like the kind of fantasy twist that Uriah Heep puts in a lot of their music. It's it really sort of foreshadowed a lot of metal that came after. Um, so yeah, Uriah Heep is just awesome, and I'm wanting to check him out again. It's been too long. So this song is it's from 1972. It's from the got some notes here. Okay, The Magician's Birthday. So this is the title track of an album. It's based on a short story written by the keyboardist Ken Hensley. It's basically about two beings, a magician and a wizard. I always kind of thought a wizard was a former magician, but I still have to ask Mr. Hensley about his lore. But the magician is wanting to celebrate his birthday, and the wizard is wanting to ruin the celebration. So it's a simple premise. Let's see what Uriah Heep does with it. Oh, also, guys, if you like what we're doing, this is a very low-budget operation. We try our best to be as real and authentic as possible, but anything you can do to help support it, it helps us out a lot. We're always trying to improve the quality of our audio, our video, our presentation, anything we can do. So like, subscribe, join our Discord, join the OG team for $2 a month, get all kinds of cool exclusive content like reactions that you suggest, and backstage videos and whatnot. Shit, you can even react on one of our videos with us. We've done that before. It's always a blast. But anyway, enough of the sales pitch. Let's get into some Uriah Heep.
Magic garden, some were singing, some were dancing, while the midnight moon shone brightly overhead. Stars so gaily glistened, and the Sphinx in silence listened to the magician tell of lives that he had led. Let the bells of freedom ring, songs of love to Friday's king. Let's all go to the magician's birthday. It's in the forest, but not so far away. Much to do and so much to say, while we listen to the orchestra play.
So just on a personal level, right off the bat, I'm absolutely loving this. I love how free and creative a time the 70s were for artists. Um, I love how I can hear echoes of this songwriting style in so much of the music that I like. Whether it be bands like Fate's Warning and Candlemass, all the way up to bands like Rhapsody and Blind Guardian. I just like that, big epic fantasy style storytelling. It is interesting how classic rock this feels musically. Um, like the bass line here, Gary Thane on bass is just got a great groove, some great guitar riffs. It just has a very almost kind of a raunchy sound to it, like it's difficult to describe. Like it's not it's got an edge, I guess is what I'm saying. But the vocal, David Byron's vocals are super smooth, almost like theatrical, just cutting through everything. Just a fantastic storyteller. And yeah, I wish I could attend this magician's birthday. I might pull up the lyrics here in a little bit, but yeah, right now I'm just I'm enjoying it. It's a good combination. So I like that rock and roll groove and a very sort of smooth, almost music theater type vocal over that. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm sorry, is that a kazoo? What the hell is that sound? That is so strange. That's the creativity I was talking about. I don't know if a whole lot of modern bands would insert a sound like that into a song like this. I gotta hear that again now. Okay, things are getting very psychedelic now. What a strange section. I did like the layered vocals in that and the production they had placed on them. That reminded me of Tales of Mystery and Imagination from the Alan Parsons Project, which came a few years later. Yeah, it felt very much like a psychedelic birthday party that a bunch of very loud ducks were wandering through. And now it looks like we're going into the next movement, I guess. Yeah, we're not even halfway through this. We're barely a quarter through this, and it's already so creative and so strange. Let's keep it up. Sorry, one more thing. Just forgot to mention this. Throughout all of that strangeness, though, all of those odd sounds, that bass line just providing the rock solid foundation for all of it. It never loses its focus. It never loses its direction. So that's really good songwriting there.
Then at the dead of midnight, as we watched the dancing firelight, the air grew cool and seemed to dull the flame. The fire died, the music faded, filled with fear of death we waited, for now we knew some evil was to blame.
I thought something was wrong with the file. Where was I supposed to pause that? um. Okay, so the composition of this is really cool because I like how it felt so, open and breezy and fun and pastoral. And then all of a sudden it got super dark. Because it sounds like the end, like the wizard showing up to ruin everybody's party. And then all of a sudden the song got really urgent. The rhythm section picked up in intensity. The drumming was really good in this. And when you talk about great guitar players from the 70s, I don't hear Mick Box's name brought up a lot. But man, he killed that solo, shredding it. That was really, it reminded me of sort of like the playing wasn't neoclassical, but the compositional style almost was, because it definitely felt like it had movements. The playing actually reminded me of Joe Satriani at some of his more experimental phases, but I can definitely hear some Richie Blackmore in there too. Just really, really good stuff. And then, it definitely seems like it's getting ready to switch over into another movement now. I think Uriah Heep's influence is underrated in a lot of cases because I think a lot of bands like your Deep Purple and your Led Zeppelins and stuff like that, you can hear their influence in a lot of different types of music, particularly a lot of like hard rock and a lot of like very visible commercial music. Whereas Uriah Heep, their influence seemed to go into a lot of, a lot of, I guess, more obscure heavy metal. Again, European bands like Gamma Ray and Blind Guardian. It's just cool stuff like that. Stuff that you're not going to see. You're not going to hear it on the radio or anything like that. But if you're into that sort of thing, you know where to find it. That was super cool, and just has that air of 70s oddness about it that sets it apart. You don't want to get too carried away in labeling genres, but if someone said, if someone asked, what did 70s prog sound like? I, as anything but an expert on 70s prog, could pretty much be like, playing Magician's Birthday and be like, pretty much that. I love that. It felt almost Duel of the Fates-ish. So you could feel like the wizard showed up, him and the magician get into this big epic clash, and you notice that like during that solo, a lot of the strange sounds kind of died away. It got a lot drier, a lot more sparse because the focus was on that conflict. So I guess we're about to find out who won, depending on the mood of the music. I just I love compositions like this. I love music like this. But okay, so let's get back into this.
I challenge you all, for all you own and all you know. And by all the powers of darkness, I will steal what is mine. Surrender now or face my spite. I grant you it may be Friday night.
So, took it upon myself to look up the lyrics for that last section there. So it's the wizard showing up. Surrender now or face my spite. I grant you it may be Friday night, but did you know this day also numbers 13? Magician's birthday is Friday the 13th. First, I'll give you fire. I'll turn your fire into a sleepy stream. Yes, I'll give you. Okay, so these are alternating now. The wizard says, first, I'll give you fire. The magician says, I'll turn your fire into a sleepy stream. Yes, now I'll give you darkness. From your horror, I'll create a dream. So the magician is taking all the wizard's dark energy and creating light from it. You cannot fight me, for I have the sword of hate. And the magician responds, but one thing you can't see. My answer is simply an impenetrable fortress of love. Wow, that is so 70s, but beautiful. The fear went as quickly as it came. The air was clear. The fire burned again. The flames leapt. The organ played. The swans sang to greet the day. And then we knew that love will find love will find love. That was those crazy high vocals that were going on at the end there. Yeah, I love this. I love the episodic nature of it. I love its, proggy and classical composition. I love how it feels like the predecessor or like the grandfather of so many amazing songs that I've listened to. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. So we got a lot more Uriah Heep, guys, but let me give me some suggestions down there because I really do love this band. Once again, hop on our Discord. Let's talk 70s. Let's talk Uriah Heep. Let's talk fantasy. Let's talk everything. And yeah, once again, everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much for your time. And yeah, I can only hope my next birthday is half this cool. And that means even an evil wizard showing up. So yeah, you guys have a great one.